over here for about at least the last 2 weeks, y'all. Oh, hey, y'all. Lady Print Boss, and I am back. Oh, so today has been a great, great day, y'all. I had four, one, two, three, four, four brand consultations today. Thank you, Lord. So, if y'all follow the channel, y'all know that Lady PB has been out of commission, baby. I started off the month with my $30,000 challenge. And honey, it seemed like literally it went from good to bad and everything was just terrible. Um, just nothing has worked for me this month like I wanted it to. And I'm looking at it being, this is the 24th of the month. And so I'm like, okay, it's the 24th of the month, girl. What you gonna do, T baby? Come through, right? How many of y'all have had times like that? Sometimes you plan a month and you're like, okay, so this month I'm gonna make this amount, and you already know what to do, how to do it, and then all hell breaks loose. That's been that kind of month for me. But I am proud to say, baby, you can't keep a real queen down. I'm back and I did that thing. So everything that could go wrong has gone wrong this month. The month just started out slow, y'all. The month started out slow, and then ran a couple of ads, and those ads were going okay, but I ran the ads for Lady PB. That was going fine. I had big intentions this month of putting out my family reunion designs. It just did not happen. Sometimes we plan things and then we can't execute, right? So I was not able to execute what it was that I was trying to do as far as getting my family reunion stuff done. I've made great progress, great progress, and I'm going to stand the course because y'all know sometimes we come up with these great ideas and we're trying to figure things out in our business, and then something else comes along, and then you jump to the next best thing going, and then when you look around, you never get anything done, like absolutely nothing. So I, with it being, we got what, 6 more days? Is it 30 or 31 days in this month? Only got a few more days left in the month to pull off my challenge. I still feel defeated because I didn't do it in regular sales. One customer, y'all. So sometimes it ain't about the little fishes. It's you throw your hook and you catch that big fish. My website has been jacked up. It's still jacked up. Y'all know the thing happened with the cyber thing. I couldn't send out invoices. And as a matter of fact, I have a client that I need to send over something to, because I sent her an invoice to make a payment, honey, and she made that payment, and I need that payment to be made. So I'm gonna look and see if I can get that payment made. Let me see if, well, she should be here. Make sure that I sent it. Sometimes you gotta make sure you can send stuff to the right email. Hold on, y'all. So yesterday, so the website had been messed up. Couldn't send out anything. Last week, couldn't do anything. Finally I still don't have my website together, y'all. I'm going to tell y'all. Sometimes I say to y'all, I'll say, you can still execute without a website. Okay? And I still believe that you can. But for me, my website is literally my storefront. That's literally the storefront. That is, I can't run without an operating website. I cannot put up an ad. I can't do any type of promotions that go to the website, even though the website is up, right? I don't want to send anything over to a website where people cannot follow through. Because if you spend money on creating these ads, or and sometimes it's not your money, right? For some of us, it's just our time. You put in all of your time to do these social media posts, or in my case, to pay for an ad, you still have to design the ad. After you design the ad, and that could take you days to come up with the concept and things like that. So you go in, you figure out, okay, what am I going to do? I design the ad, and then you have to do all of the research that goes into putting that ad together, right? Finding the right demographic, tweaking the ad, making sure that it's getting to the right people. And then if you don't have if you got to have a call of action, right? And so if you don't have, hold on, y'all, because I have to plug this thing in some kind of way. Sorry. Y'all know, just so that I will have it plugged in. Okay. Oh, I'm at 80%. I didn't even need to plug that in. So, once you do the ad, then you got to have all of this other stuff going. You got to go in, you got to tweak it to make it come up, right? And it takes a lot of time. Well, the key to creating a successful ad campaign is to have that call of action in the ad campaign. And then once that person clicks on that button and does the action that you want them to do, you need to have an operational website, a landing page, or something, right? Me, I could not send anybody over to my website because my website has been a hot mess. You can check out. You still cannot check out on the website, which is fine, right? Um, a lot of people don't have e-commerce solutions on their website. So right now, my website, people cannot check out, right? But that's okay because I went back and I build a quote form real quick, put the quote form up there so that people have a button in their face, like boom, you click on the website, you're looking, you're browsing, they want to get to know you before they vote for you. Oh, not vote for you. My thing, I'm on the presidency, y'all. My mind is on other stuff. Let me get it together. Come on, girl. Come on back in. Come on back in. Okay. um, People want to get to know you. They want to date you. They want to know who you are, what you're about. They want to see your work, what it is that you can do. So they go to the website, they look, they're able to see your work, they're able to see what it is that you do, the services that you offer, things like that, right? Then bam, they may see a product they want to check out. But if they can't do that on your website, then what do they have to do? You got to have some type of call of action, right? You got to have something there that's boom, boom to get them to you. So for me, I went back to my old school Google quote forms. Baby, they ain't never let me down. And guess what? Soon as I did, and I put that stuff up there, baby, and I pushed that button on that Google ad, like, pop, and I sat there, and the phones went to ringing. Ding, 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 ding. People started booking consultations, y'all. My calendar was full today, baby. I've had I've had consultations between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. Okay, 4 hours. Okay. So, anyways, just goes to prove you got to have a way for folks to contact you. You got to have a way for folks to contact you. So, $30,000 challenge met today. Ching, 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 ching. And I should be over by the time the month is over and I get all of these payments in, y'all. So thank God. Because, baby, I think I am the person who is the hardest on myself. Lord, y'all, I was scared. And I kept saying, I'm not going to meet my quota. I'm not going to meet my quota. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I've had a lot on my plate this month. And the website is still not fixed. but I got a permanent solution. I will never be in a position anymore to where I deal with any type of company that will sell a plug-in. So I didn't even tell y'all that. So I bought this plug-in for my website, which is how people checked out. I think I paid like under $100 for it, maybe 79, maybe 99, something like that, probably 3, 4 years ago. They sold the company, and the $99 plug-in one-time fee life support type thing went to $799 a year. A year. Out of no freaking where, they went into my website, updated the plug-in. Bam! We got your ass in a chokehold. That's what they said. Oh, we got you, boo. Y'all know how many people would just pay that so that they can keep it moving? I was almost one of them. But you ain't gonna get me like that because I am the smartest cookie on the block, okay? You're not going to do that to me. So I sent over an email, told them, hey, I purchased this plug-in, da 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 da, sent over the terms and all that stuff. This was a lifetime purchase, da da, this, that, other, right? They like, oh girl, we ain't trying to hear that because your contract was with them. I'm like, boo. Mm-mm. I'm gonna smash y'all. So they said, well, we'll give you 1 year, a 1 year free subscription. You do the upgrade. I still said I'm not gonna do it. I tried some other things, and then finally I said, you know what? Let me just do the 1 year. And if it works, who knows? Probably next year I might say, well, hell, let me just pay the $7.99 so I can keep it pushing. Install the plug-in. It don't work. It don't work. What's the name of the plug-in? Um, PPOM. PPOM Designer. Don't use it. It's garbage. Anyways, so it left me in a bit of a pickle. So I had to go back and do some things, and just going back with all of that happening, and then with the cyber thing and all of that stuff. Y'all seen the last video I did where computers was going crazy and stuff. I literally had, I don't know what happened, but y'all know I have Google Workspace. And so it's different than when you have like a regular Google account, when you have your business account, because you have all of these different perimeters and security measures and things like that. So my Chrome was acting crazy. I had to log out and reset Chrome and all of that stuff. So I did that, and then all of my passwords to everything has been gone. So it's just been one of them weeks. So that's why y'all haven't seen me. But today I am happy, 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 happy. I'm back, right? So finally back, getting things back going. And I say all of this to say that 1 minute in business, y'all, everything can be running smoothly. And then sometimes things just happen, right? And you have to figure it out. Um, so I was not able to put out the collection for the family reunion. But am I going to jump onto something else? No. I'm going to still get that done because, and I think that, so I was at the point of where in the last video where I actually put it up as a template page and started to create the first product. And that's when y'all saw that I was like, hey, something's going on, website's not working. So basically all of that stuff is pretty much together. I'm getting it together. I'm actually let me see if I can turn the computer around. Actually almost done with that. So this is what I've come up with so far. So as you can see, I will actually have, oh, there's my little $25 lead magnet coupon off of there. Let me just close that up. You got to have a way to catch them emails, honey. So, this is pretty much, you can select the colors and everything. And I'm going to actually have all of this change And then we've got the shirt sizes and youth sizes, and then I still need to add a image upload and a bunch of other stuff to get it exactly how I want. But I got it, the website, to where people can contact me, right? They can get on there, they can book consultations and things like that. And y'all, out of two people that I talked to today, out of two people that I talked to today, um, I talked to a total of five people today, a total of five. And two of those people that I talked to today were like, I did not know what to expect when I jumped on this consultation with you, because it's kind of weird, right? I've done, and this is the thing, I've done magazine articles on this. Um, I did an article over in Impressions magazine a few years ago about brand consultations. This was during the time of COVID or right after COVID, somewhere off in there, where I did this article and I talked about the brand consultations that I do and the difference in having a freestanding store and how it has changed the way that I do business. When you have when we had our freestanding store and customers just walk in and you're printing and you're doing this, you never have the time to really sit down and explain to customers the things that you need to explain to them, right? So when I do these consultations, I have a certain amount of time that I know that my door is closed. I'm focused on the client and the client's need. By me knowing in advance who I'm going to be talking to, right? By me knowing that in advance, I'm able to do my research on the company. I'm able to gather a little pre-information, gather up a little information that about them, about whatever it is that they want, right? So if they say, hey, they're looking for shirts or they're looking for a particular type of shirt, a raglan tee, a baseball cap, I can grab the things that I need to present to them, right? Because I'm prepared. And when you're prepared, you have this confidence, right? That you know that you're gonna kill it. You know that when you talk to a person that, okay, you're going to knock whatever this is out the park because you're already prepared for it, versus when someone just pops up in your store. It actually gives you a competitive edge when you book appointments, right? Not only does it give you a competitive edge, it also kind of boosts you up, right? Because people are like, well, at first they might be like, well, who the hell does she think she is? That I gotta, you got some people that will not do business with you if they have to book an appointment, right? So you got to know who your client is. So, for example, let's say, for example, I got somebody and they having a birthday party or they having a little event or whatever, and those right now, got to talk to you right now people, right? Brand consultations won't work with them because they trying to get on the phone with you right then and right now. So a lot of them is like, "Ew, you too booked and busy. I can't deal with you." Right? I had a guy tell me last week. A guy called me and he was like, "I saw that I got to book an appointment with you," and I said, "Well, yes, sir." "Oh, you big time. You this, you that, right?" And he was laughing. He was a brother. He was laughing and having fun and stuff. And he was like, "Girl, I ain't mad at you, right?" So I told him, I said, "Hey, that's just the way it is. It's how I do business. I'm more than happy to have a conversation with you, but that's how I do business." And so it was cool. But some people, it doesn't work for everyone, right? So if you're wanting to do brand consultations, you have to know who your client is, who your customer is, right? And that customer is going to be someone who's booked and busy themselves. They ain't sitting around twiddling their thumb. They not impulse calling. They're not in a rush to get this done. Um, that is my customer, right? Your customer will know how to use a computer. They're familiar with Google Meet and familiar with Zoom calls and things like that. So you're meeting them where they are. So when you think about the type of customers that this would be good for, then those are the customers that it's going to be good for, right? But it's really, really great. Like today, I was able to show the bags that I did, right? So I didn't have to start setting up my wall back in here, y'all. I miss my black, but I was able to be over there and come over here and show like the bags, like so that people could get a visual of those bags. Y'all, when I told y'all I was going to book this a few months ago. Remember, a few months ago, it takes me a little time. Sometimes it takes me a little time, that tortoise a little longer to come out the gate. But when I come out the gate, I come on out the gate, right? So that's why I say stick to it. If you have an idea, right? If you have an idea of something, to do something, to create a planner, to create a book, to create a t-shirt design, whatever it is, to do a certain type of event, whatever it is, stick to it. That's my word for today, is stick to it. Don't stop and pivot and just put it on the back burner and don't go back to it. It's been probably, what was it, like the beginning of summer. I say, hey guys, I'm going to do the cat bars. I'm going to do this, da, da, da. It's taken me a while to get it together. I'm moving like that tortoise, right? But y'all remember that tortoise beat that rabbit, right? At the end of the race. That's what matters. So today, I booked the biggest mother effing cat patching event. Boom! I'm gonna hit them upside two. Not one, but two. Not one, but two. I got a small event coming first and then a big event. Now, I ain't bragging, y'all. Just happy. I'm happy. But now, I gotta figure out how in the heck I'm going to execute. Okay? So I booked a smaller event first. And I push things like that. When I'm thinking about stuff, my mind is rotating and moving, and I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, I'm going to sell these cap. I'm going to sell this. I have to think about, okay, how much that's going to cost, how much longer it's going to take me to print these many bags or these many caps, who I'm going to promote this to, how I'm going to do it. And so sometimes it takes a little longer to come out the gate, right? To get it done. And what is it? Remember, I told y'all in the last video about the patch bags. And I said, guys are not going to want these things. You have to literally think for your customers. That customer didn't book it. No, but that's okay. Because one thing about it is I'm gonna keep it pushing, right? Not that they haven't booked it. Maybe they will. Maybe I'll get that one too. But you have to keep going, right? So if you have an idea and you present it to one customer and you put it out there and somebody says, oh, hey, and they don't go with it, don't just throw it by the wayside. Keep pushing forward. Keep pushing forward, right? Even if you're doing multiple things. I've been doing so many things this month, like literally since last month, trying to get my houses ready to rent and stuff like that. I had to get to the point where I had to say, I can't do this landlord thing right now. I got to put that on the back burner, right? And jump over here and get my coins, because t-shirts how I get my coins. Now, real estate's going to be the long game. The rental property, that's the long term, right? We know that we want that income coming in every month. Um, stick to it, y'all. That's the message for today, is just stick to it. Figure out your game plan. And sometimes it doesn't work, right? But you keep pushing. You keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, and then it'll finally happen. Um, so now I have to figure out um, how I'm going to get this done, and because I'm probably going to need about 7 or 8 people to execute what it is that I need to execute and get done. But it's going to happen, right? So I'm going into the planning phase, and for this, and figuring out some things. And then I've got some other stuff. Long game. Yes, that's what we're looking for. Exactly. I need to get my glasses. I can barely see y'all over there. The long game. That's what we're looking for in business. You're looking for that long game. I remember my kid's father, my oldest 2 kids' dad. He used to always tell me, um, sometimes you're looking for a lot of little fish and you're trying to catch a bunch of little fish, and you forget to throw that hook in there for that big fish, right? So you want to keep doing that, right? You want to keep doing that. So it costs a lot. It sometimes I can put an ad out there, and I may end up spending $2,000-3,000 on ads, right? If I spend $2,000-3,000 on ads, I'm looking to get that money back, right? I've been doing Facebook ads lately, which is a lot smaller, stuff like that. Um, Keisha, I'll address that in another video. That's not something that I'm going to talk about on here about like my corporate clients. No, not really with not with Google ads. I do, my thing is a lot of email marketing. A lot of email marketing. The Google ads work. Like Google will give you, for your first ad, they'll give you 500, and they'll match that. So you run $500 in ads, and then they'll match your 500, right? Well, the problem is that a lot of times, so let's say a lot of times people don't know how to, you don't know how to do it strategically. So I don't really tell people to go in and do the Google ads, because most people, they go in, they put up an ad, and you're running an ad, and then it doesn't go anywhere, right? Or you running that ad, and maybe your ad spend is not enough to get you. It's like with ads, when you're running an ad, it's like you have to really niche down, and you have to target certain areas and who you want, right? To be able to get in the room. And it's like sometimes you'll spend money on an ad, and your ad will literally show to people who are up at like 2 o'clock in the morning, or people who have absolutely, maybe they've searched for a t-shirt before, but they're really not your customer, right? That's the problem with Google ads. Google ads, Facebook ads, stuff like that. That's kind of the problem, is you have to be able to you have to really, really know who your customer is. And we're going to talk about that at Bosscation. At Bosscation, y'all going to know who your customers is, right? That's going to be something that I'm going to teach on at Bosscation. So I'm not going to really do too much on here with it. But I'm going to actually go into targeting. We actually have a whole class on that, on targeting customers, day one, where we're dealing with nothing but figuring all of that stuff out, so that when you leave there, you know exactly who your customer is, you know exactly how to run ads, you know when to run ads, what kind of ads, convert, right? So that's going to be a thing that I'm really, really excited to teach at Bosscation, with the ads. So if you guys don't have your tickets to Bosscation, make sure that you go over to ladyprintboss.com and sign up for the Bosscation event. It's not going to be, so I did decide that Bosscation will not be virtual. A couple of people have called me and asked me, will Bosscation be virtual? It will not be virtual because it's a class that's meant to be interactive. It's going to be small. I'm going to cap registration when it gets to 20 people. It's going to be capped. And right now we've got a lot of people that are interested. People are starting to make payments and get on the end and get stuff done. I'm starting to get excited about it. So, if you can get to Bosscation, get to Bosscation. And, that's all I can tell you. Let's see who's on. Miss Minor. Imperial Customs, I heard that you got something. I heard you put a post up and said that your shop is empty, honey. What's going on? I can't wait to see when you gonna drop that new video, girl. Y'all make sure y'all go over to Imperial Custom TV and make sure y'all go and check out her videos, because she sits down and show y'all a bunch of good stuff over there. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm tired. I've done pretty much what I'm going to do today. And I've done my 5 meetings. I've got 2 more orders that I need to reply to. And so I'm going to, let me go ahead and send her a, wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Gotta do a follow up. Okay, so sometimes I have to follow up with people, honey, and ask them, do they need anything else from me? Let's go ahead and make this happen, because I need this one lady to pay her invoice. As a matter of fact, I done sent her that. I don't even know if the lady done paid the invoice. Let me go and look and see if this woman done made her payment. Y'all, that's one thing you have to do, is make sure that, oh, Lord. So, basically, none of my anything I do now, I have to get a code sent to me so that I can reset everything, because like I said, I had to go in and reset my Google. I got a treat for y'all. Come on, what number is that? I got a treat for you guys coming up, something really, a video. You too. I'm on another line over there on the side, y'all. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we had a payout. And let's go over here. Ooh, we got an invoice due that's past due. Who in the world? Let me see here. Hmm. Let me send out a reminder. This is past due since June, y'all. Oh, this is for a heat press activation that's coming up in September. Okay, let me get that off of there. Okay. Um, okay. Okay. Sometimes I have to go. Paperwork. Okay. That's good. I'm glad you got that paperwork done, sis. I'm on online, honey. Okay. I'm online, honey. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me get back over here to what I'm doing. Hello, cotton. So I got a client who wants a cotton shirt, who wants cotton t-shirts. Yes, I can get them done by next Wednesday. Let me send this guy a invoice. So I guess I got a customer who needs me to remake a shirt, y'all. So I'm gonna jump on and remake this t-shirt real quick, and hopefully I found lately that I have been doing a little bit more work as far as on designing than I would like to. So I've got to figure that out too. Um, let's see, maybe I won't have to design anything. Oh, I should not have to. Looks like he put everything in there that I need. Updated D, and then screenshot on D. Looks like he put everything in here on for a shirt that I need to create his logo with. So that's great. What are you guys out there working on today? What are y'all working on today? Hold that down, hold that down. Import and open. Oh yeah, this should be a really, really easy. I'll put this here. This one should be real easy. Shouldn't take me no time to do this job. Let's close that out. So these are literally the logos that he wants, and I can see the t-shirt on the side of me. So girl, look, I don't care, Pam. That looks like it. Oh, no. So he actually has this kind of the R and the just a little bit long. Take the two and align them. So the thing about this is that I'm going to have to do this as a DTF transfer. So since I'm going to do DTF transfers, I definitely need to get that white background from behind there. Let's do a box. What's going on here? I'm opening up all kinds of stuff in other places. I'm going to do a box so that I can see what's back there. And I'm just going to create this and make this vector art. Let's take this and, ooh, 32 pixels, honey. Oh, there's an Etsy transaction. Y'all, I have to really thank those of you guys who are making those, who are purchasing off of my Etsy store. I really do appreciate it. It's not a lot of money that I make off of Etsy, but hey, at the end of the month, y'all, if it pays a water bill or anything, I really do appreciate it. And I don't know if I come on here and tell y'all that, but baby, I do. Okay, let's just do a quick trace. So all I'm gonna do is just do a quick trace on both of these and hope that um there we go with that mess. Okay, so that's not gonna happen. So let's see. That means I'm gonna have to actually, I found that when I go in and convert these logos, sometimes it's much better for me than when I do a quick trace. I actually convert this one over to a CMYK, because I found that when I convert it over to a CMYK, most of the time it seems to trace a lot better for me than these other ones. So hopefully this does a nice trace. I'm really disappointed in Corel with the trace feature now, y'all, because it's not what it used to be. And I hate that. I do. I really do hate that, because it's, see how it has all of that stuff around it. I do. I really do hate that. That sometimes if you do that, you can remove some of that from back behind it. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Versus me going in here and how many colors this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if we can break that down to 5 colors. If I can't, I'll just do it in one color. Yep, it didn't catch nothing there. It caught that white as that 5th color. It caught that white as that 5th color. So this is what I'm going to do. Just going to Control D and duplicate and hold it over to the side. And then, let's see if we convert this to a black and white bitmap. Look at that. That whole color disappears. Okay, so we'll go into mode, go black and white, and then that way we can control what we get there with it. See how we can control it? When you go into mode, you can control what you're getting. See. It's not the best picture at all. It ain't. If anything, I can always go in and recreate those circles. But I want to address what Imperial Customs was saying while I'm on here. The question about finding most clients on Google Ads targeting. When you start your business, you're going to find most of your clients by you reaching out to them, right? And that could be in several ways. For me, most of my clients, I ended up, that's not even, that did not trace it. I'm tripping. So it's kind of hard for me to answer, like, what would you do in 2024 for people who are starting out? Because my name is so known, right? I've built the brand. And so a lot of times my customers are people who are referrals. Like this company told this company about me. People who, because companies network, right? And so sometimes it could be something where you're going to get in the room. It could be where you're going to attend an event where there are people, companies, other companies there that you could do business with. It can be a lot of it for me is me simply asking other customers that I have. Come on now, this is really. Let me switch this back because that is I don't know what is going on here. I want to specify and remove that. I don't know what's going on here, y'all. But it definitely ain't tracing for me, and I don't know why. I do not know why. Huh, that's weird. Try to quick trace. I don't know why that's not tracing for me. Um, Maybe it was tracing for me and I'm not paying attention. Let me put this on over here. Maybe that is the problem. Object, view, normal, and then ungroup. Sometimes what I was going to say is a lot of times, let's go ahead and combine that. I don't know if I've done a trace and used the combine feature and then paired that with a smooth tool. Let's see. Just going over this design. So a lot of times for me, what I do to build up customers is if I've done work for somebody, is I turn my customers into brokers for me, so to speak. That I'm going to have to definitely go back and fix. I'm not going to do too much to this because it's only a few shirts. This thing here is, when I say it is, those lines are very, very jagged. I mean, very, very jagged. But yeah, you have to turn those customers into lead magnets for your business by just simply asking them, hey, do you know anyone that's, because it's not like how, you know how you had a girlfriend and you call and you be like, girl, where you get so and so from? And be like, girl, whatever, I ain't telling you nothing. Um, Companies are not like that. Most of them will refer you and tell you, you know, hey, tell people about you. So you could definitely go that route when you're trying to find. We're gonna take this and just get this and drop it there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that background. Um, they will definitely, you know, refer people to you if you've done a good job. Now, if you haven't done a good job, then that's another situation. But it takes time. You know, it does take time to grow your clientele and grow your business. A lot of my customers are repeat customers. So you know, a lot of them, that's how I get a lot of them. There are a lot of them are repeat customers or they may be referrals. Most of them are going to come from me sending them out an email. This is touching, so I got to fix that. let's take it and make it red first, and then I'll go in and fix it. So a lot of them will come from, from stuff like that. See how pixelated that is? I ain't liking that at all. I don't like that at all. So instead of me doing that, I'm just going to, I'm very, very particular about how stuff looks. So very, very particular about that. Hold down this control button here. Okay. Control D. When I say I'll be trying to get it exactly how it is, I mean literally like exactly how it is. So take these two and center it. Center that, and then make that front white. That, and then let's just Control G and group it. Oh, no, before we do that, we gotta make a white outline on this. So we'll do a white outline and do it to be, can't see, so. Tell y'all what, it's a lot of folks ripping and running around here, around this property. Let's make that about 4. Maybe even 5. 8 is gonna be too much, so let's type it in. Make it 5 points. Okay. Now let's take it and hit that color and take that color and make that color. Okay. Now that's perfect. Okay. So now that I got that, I'm just going to might be able to I should be able to get a quick trace on this one. It did not, though. Did it? Did you? Let me see. View, group, ungroup. See, did it? Did? No, it did not. It did not. Needed that to be. Well, it did do that. Because that's going to be the white on there, so that should be fine. Let's lock this down. Okay. So, I'm just going to make these rings, y'all. I'm going to duplicate this ring like 4 times. Just duplicate it like, well, 5 times. Yeah, 4 times total. Control D, 334. Okay, let's move these over to the side. Oh, I thought those was grouped. Control G, and then Control D. Okay, so the whole thing is grouped. Each time I make these rings, then I'll go Control U and just ungroup the whole thing at one time. And so I got the blue. There I need the yellow. So here I'm going to need that to be the yellow. I got the black. That one will be the black. We need a red. That'll be the red. And then we need a green. And I didn't do the green. Yes, I did. Yep, I did. So there's the green. Okay. It's going to look a little weird at first. As I'm putting it together. Don't worry about it, you'll see it in a minute when I move all of this stuff off here. Delete that. Delete that. Delete all that stuff that's back there behind there. Delete that. Delete all that. That one doesn't need to be deleted. Is there something behind there? There is. I'll just order this here to the back and then delete that and then order this here to the front. Okay, so now we got some nice clean rings that look worth something. Those look way, way better. Way, way better, y'all, than what that other stuff was looking. Looks way, way better. We are good to go with this design now. All I need to do is make sure everything is aligned to the center of the page. We're good. Let's check it. I think I got white behind. Going on a white shirt, but I'm going to remove those white rings next out of here. But that's about it, y'all, for this video. I'm going to go ahead and get up off of here, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. That's the design that we are recreating right there. So go ahead and finish this up, and then let's just go here and fix this up, and then send this over to this guy for approval. Send it over and get an artwork approval on it, and we is done. It looks so much better than what it was looking. So much better, y'all. Mhm. So much better. Let's just do a bitmap mask and select that and remove the white out of there. Let's go hide, bring it up and hit apply. Okay, and I'll show you guys that real quick for those of you that are on here. So the way that I got this image to not have this white behind it is you can just do a bitmap mask with it. And so you're just going to select the color that you want to hide and then go over here and select hide, and then you can bring up how much white out of it that you want to take from that image. It's pretty much up to you, and then you just select it. But I gotta take that, and you have to actually convert it over to a bitmap first, and then you can select it and then go in and hide it. It'll tell you it's going to do a soft mask replacement. Let's hit OK. Oh, I hit show, and so it only showed it. So I got to go back and hit white and there. And so now you have it as a bitmap mask um, and you're ready to go. And you can send it on to whatever you want to send it or whatever you want to do with it, because at this point it's done. And so now only thing I'm going to do is go ahead and go over here. Well, I'm not going to create another page. I'm just going to go ahead and make it, pop it on a proof, honey. Let's pop it on a job proof. What happened? Did they pop up? We're going to go into the templates, into the Lady Print Boss templates. Okay, and go into the Lady Print Boss templates, and our template for our job proofs is there. We'll use this one right here and pop that on there and say okay, and then take that and turn the shirt white and turn that shirt white. Okay, and we got that the way that we want it, and we'll take the image from that other page here and go Control C and copy it and paste it over to here, Control V, and it will copy there, and then we will make this about 3 inches. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's not locked. Lock it. Make sure you lock it. Make sure you lock it before you drop it. Take that and pop that onto there, and it's still big, big, big. That's okay. Boom. And we don't need it on, we don't even need a back piece of the shirt because ain't nothing. Well, we'll just leave that there. But here I want to take this and group this because I don't want I thought I redid this template to where I actually removed that mask off the back. That looks good, y'all. So take that and move it right there. Move that right there front the way. Put that right there in the boom, right there in the middle of this thing, and delete the word black. You have to, I'm telling you, one of the keys to success that's going to save you every time. Now, why did that turn off and look like that? I do not know. Let me see. Is that something going on there? It is something going on there. Let's go back over here. We'll use that for our print. So I think what it is when it downsized it, go back over here. Because I ain't gonna be bothered with you like that. when I took that mask off, when I downsized it, it looks very, very funny right there. And I don't want it to be looking funny when I send it over to my client. I can't have nothing over there looking funny. So even though I'm going to use that for the actual print, when I print it, we'll do this number right here to get that on there for here, and then we'll object and group this. Actually, let's just see here. Let's see something. Let's see if I do a quick trace on this, if it will remove all. A second ago, it did not remove that top of that outline that I wanted removed. So let's see, objects. Ungroup it and then view it normal. Let's see if it took that out. See, it does not remove that. And that is a problem for me, that for some reason it's not taking that white out of there. If it welds it, it welds it all as one color. If it welded this, yeah, it's not gonna work. So it will have to work for what we trying to do to get it just to be over here, to send it over as the proof. That for some reason. You can see that under there. I did not do a good job. Yeah, you can see that it, when I put it and moved it over here, it did something really weird, y'all. I don't understand that. Maybe it's there and I just don't see it. I don't see it over here. That's weird. I do see it a little bit when you know what? I ain't got time for all that. Control C, Control V. I'm gonna be going back and forth with you, sir. I refuses to be going back and forth with you on all of this here stuff. Sometimes when you make it small, it does that type of nonsense, and let's just take it and see. It looks fine there. I think it has something to do with the camera, with the computer or something, who knows. Let's just group it, Control G, and save it. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna get up off of here and get on the telephone and run my mouth to some folks. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.